You good? Live. Alright, it's still the nation's number one talk news and sports radio station, 99.3 Nigerian for it. Still our coverage of all things football. But we're just taking a momentary break out of the excitement in Brazil. And like Hilele mentioned just before we left the studio, we've got a huge guest, something outside of the game, but still in the circle of sports. He's coming all the way. Well, I had to dig deep and do research on his personality. His name is Jimi. I hope I do get the surname correctly, Manuwa.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right. Good evening to you. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
All right. Just a bit of introduction. He was born in Sacramento, California, a Nigerian-British mixed martial artist. Like, he fights. That's what he does. I talk. Okay, so we're in two different lines of profession. But, of course, he competes in the light heavyweight division of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. In a nutshell, the UFC. And as of the 25th of February 2014, he is ranked as the number 11 in the official UFC light heavyweight rankings. And this is huge, but first, let's just start from the scratch. I also figured out this is your first time in the country for over 24 years.
Yeah.
And that's been a while. And well, when you first arrived in Nigeria, what was the feeling like for you?
It was overwhelming. Just seeing all the people and everything, and the humidity and everything, but it was great. It was great to be back home.
Okay, and I mean, for the love of me, you want to go into sports. Why the UFC? What exactly motivated your decision?
I don't know. As a kid, I was always rough and I always liked to fight and stuff like that. So when I first saw the UFC, watching it on TV,
okay.
I kind of took to it and everything, but I didn't want to start training at first. But I used to just go to the gym and stuff like that. But I went and watched my friend fight a couple of times, and then I decided I wanted to do it.
And how old were you then when you made the ultimate decision?
28.
28.
Yeah, so it's quite late in the game, but I just did it.
Okay, it's like a natural thing for you, aside from the fact that you always wanted to be in that particular field, professionally. Have you been satisfied with your achievements?
Yeah, varied. I've come a long way since I first started.
Okay.
And I've done quite a lot in a short space of time. So yeah.
All right, and for family, it's a thing of concern. Having someone kid go into something highly fisty, if I may. How was the reception like? From your family? Were they satisfied when you decided to go into this as a professional?
They're a bit skeptical at first, but
okay.
Whatever I do, my family supports me in that, so it's been really positive.
All right, so let's get into the crux and the essence of your presence in Nigeria. 24 years, 2014, you decided to come home. What motivated you to do that?
I thought it was time. I've had a bit of time off since my last fight and everything,
okay.
so it's more been time to get over here and that. So. I decided to come. I think it was about a couple of weeks ago. Yeah.
Okay. And speaking of your last fight, when did that happen?
That was on March the 8th in London.
You were beaten.
For the first time.
For the first time. I just took a guess, and because I can see the humility.
It's my first loss.
Okay, I'm actually terrifying him at this moment because he hasn't seen someone who could speak as fast as I can. Jimi, Manuwa. I do, right? Okay, that's terrifying. That's my strategy.
It's hard to keep up.
Exactly. But all right, there must be a reason why you're in Nigeria. First, aside from trying to motivate guys who may seem interested. I mean, the country, we love football. I'm sure you know about that. Nigerians adore the sport called football.
Yeah.
A bit go into athletics, and some do basketball. But do you think you could motivate quite a handful of kids?
A lot of Nigerians, like even I grew up in Nigeria, and a lot of my friends were all athletic over here and everything. And I think there's a lot of potential for people that making it big in the field of fighting.
All right. Well, he began training in mixed martial arts, according to all of the records, in 2007. following 2008, right? Okay, thank God you're here in person. So this records of mine, I should shred them. But the reason why you're here, I figured out something about tarmac. It's the Jimi poster boy. You're called the poster boy.
Yeah.
That's your AKA.
Yeah.
And your handle on Twitter, by the way, is at posterboygm.
Yeah, that's right.
Great. I mean, how come poster boy?
It's from my first poster.
Okay.
When I went to fight and everything, and we all looked at it, and I think my family just said, yeah, the poster boy.
It wasn't your decision alone.
No, it kind of stuck.
Okay, and you're satisfied with it, the poster boy.
Yeah,
great. Okay. Well, something happening on the 5th of July. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, my auntie organised a seminar for me to do for the kids and stuff like that, and everyone else at the Tarmac Centre after Country Club.
Yeah.
And I'll just be taking people through like what I do in the training and stuff like that, and going through a few moves and answering questions and just interacting.
You go for a few moves with the contestants, the guys who will be participating.
Yeah, and watching as well.
Okay, you spoke about kids. What's the age restriction?
There's not really any age restrictions for everyone to come.
4 years?
Yeah, from about 4 years old.
4 years.
Yeah.
Okay, well, once again, the date is the 25th of July 2014, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And like he mentioned, the Tarmac after Country Club. All right, can you whisper? 15.
5th of July.
The 5th of July.
This Saturday.
What did I say?
25th.
The 25th. Okay, all right. So, well, it's a crowded house, and I'm having fun. I am, but realistically, if I was interested. And what exactly do I have to do to be a part of it?
Nothing. You just have to show up, and if you want to participate, just bring some shorts, and I think.
No form of registration.
No, you can just turn up.
Okay. Well, also we do have Tara Faha Akman.
Yeah.
Oh, good afternoon to you, Ma.
Hello, good afternoon. It's good to be here.
All right, and you represent him.
Yes.
You're the mom.
No, I'm not his mom.
Oh, okay.
I'm his PR and I do.
All right. Well, speaking of registration, if someone out there listening now, would like to be a part of this amazing innovation, if I may, how do I go about it?
Okay, you can, our Facebook page,
Okay.
You can register there at Young Friend International. That's our Facebook page.
Okay.
And also there are some numbers that you can call, 0818 394 1294. And we'll just be taking the first 100 people because we already have a number already registered. We've got representatives coming from the National Sports Commission.
Okay.
We've got the first Taekwondo black belt in Nigeria, the president of the Referees Association of the Taekwondo, and also the president of National Karate Association will all be present. So obviously we're going to have a great time out there. And Jimi is a motivational speaker in England,
Great.
at high schools in England, and so it's going to be really good for anyone who wants to know secrets to being a true champion.
All right, and speaking of a true champion, that's what you are, Jimi. I'm not trying to flatter you, but I've seen pictures. I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 magazines, and someone on the front cover, not Jimi, definitely. Have you ever fought an alligator? Have you wrestled with one before?
No, I'm sure I'll beat it though.
All right, I ask you no question anymore. I think I just draw the line to open possibly. At the point I will do that, you want to ask him a question, you're free to call in. Here's Jimi Manuwa, a Nigerian British-born martial artist, and he's really, really huge. And like he said, his last fight, he got beaten. That's the only defeat in your career, right? Professionally.
Yeah.
And what happened?
I'm 14 fights and 1 loss. 14 wins and 1 loss.
Exactly.
13 knockouts.
Yeah, overly confident going into that bout. So what exactly happened?
Yeah,
Psychological defeat?
I fought a great fighter.
Okay.
He's ranked number 2 in the world, and he's going on to fight the champion next. And it's a massive event for me.
Okay.
And my first main event fight and that. But I learned a lot from the loss and everything, and I'll be back stronger.
All right. Just for those listening and tuning in for the first time here in UFC, it's not a football club, definitely. It's battle. What is the sport about?
It's a sport. It's a sport where it's mixed martial arts. That's what it is. So
Okay.
there's every martial arts combined into one. and just to see who's the best fighter, what's the best martial art. So you've got karate people, judokas, you've got boxers, kickboxers, Brazilian jiu-jitsu wrestlers, everything. So you have to do all those different martial arts and make it into your own.
Okay, and for you compete in all of this?
I train it. I train in all of that. Yeah, wrestling,
right.
judo, boxing, kickboxing, everything. Brazilian jiu-jitsu, everything.
All right. So once again, his reason for being in the country is, to, like she said, Mrs. Taria Afaha Akpan, 100 people.
Yes.
Okay, who would come and be a part of it? 100, you said?
Yes, I did. But they must call and they must register.
They must call and
register. We don't
register.
want it to be too crowded. We want to have a good time.
Okay. And once again, the address on Facebook, just before I read out the numbers here.
Is Young Friend International.
Young Friend International. They like the page and they drop you a message.
That's right.
Okay, and the number to call for inquiry is 081-8394-1294. The venue, by the way, is the Tarmac After Country Club, 35 Olayami Road in Ayobo. It's not too far off, close to where Kelechi Nkora stays. You'll have an opportunity to walk out with Jimi, the poster boy, Manuwa, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu.
Okay, scary stuff, and important keys for success from a true champion. He is a true champion, and well, you need to see his physique. You could Google him up. I had to do that. 24 hours. After I got a call, I would be having a champion, because that's what you are in the studios of Nigeria. So I'll turn the phone lines open. You call in, restrict your comments, stay outside of football for now, okay, and talk to this true champion, a man who is represented. That's the question. When you go out and fight, who do you represent, England or Nigeria?
I'm down as representing England. Yeah, but
okay, now I'm deflated. Okay,
I'm here to represent my country, Nigeria.
Okay, today have it. Well, he represents Team GP. Well, we have Francis Obikwele, who does that in Portugal. Okay, go ahead.
If I may say something,
Yeah.
Jimmy is actually over here on a private visit.
Okay.
I just sort of cornered him and said, look, I can't
Oh, you
let
did?
go. Yep. I have a little karate club for kids out there in Ayobo,
Okay.
and I said, come in and show them some things. And then my Sensei Kelvin, who trains my little children, said, no, we can't just have a champion and, restrict it to just the children. And so it's kind of got bigger and bigger. And one of the things that Jimmy has in mind to do in future is to start setting up an MMA school.
Okay.
And introduce the art, and that is why actually so many people at the stadium are interested in it, because it's totally new to Nigeria. So hopefully in future.
You spoke about your karate class.
Yeah, Young Friend. It's called the Young Friend Karate Club.
And you were like the overall head.
Yes, I'm the founder, but I have a sensei who teaches the children.
What's the interest for you as a lady, karate? No, I'll ask you more questions, okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
now I started off,
Okay.
I published a children's magazine called Young Friend.
Okay.
And gradually from there we went on and started up the Young Friend Club, because it was very interactive. A lot of the children would write in and ask, say, oh, I want to join. And then I started activities for the children.
Okay.
That came into the Young Friend Club. And then next thing, parents started saying, no, we want something for our kids. And so we started the karate classes. And why I find it so interesting is it teaches children discipline.
Yeah.
It also helps them with self-defense. And kids who tend to be rough and ready to fight at the least thing, aggressive, it teaches them to control it, to behave themselves when they learn to properly channel their energy into a positive sport. And that is actually why I started up the karate club. And I'm seeing positive results in it.
Okay, amazing stuff, Mrs. Sarah Afaha Akpan. And I'm still speaking with the poster boy himself, Jimi Manuwa. You can follow him on Twitter, by the way. It's at posterboyjm. That's POSTRBOY. JM, okay, and you can stream live on www.nigerianfo.fm. He's on my far right. You can see me. I adore the England attire. Huge fan of the Three Lions. Unfortunately, they were pathetic in Brazil. Let's throw the light open. I almost said let's throw the lions open. Let's throw the lights open. And if you've got a question for Jimi, and you also want to ask him personal reasons why decided to go into this very, very physical sports contact inclined, but when you go into UFC, Ultimate Fighting Challenge, it's either you win or you get bitten. No draws, right?
There is draws, yeah, there are draws.
Oh, they are.
I haven't
Okay.
had any though.
Not yet. Okay, so either you win or you get beaten. Let's hear from you guys. The lines are buzzing, but just a reminder.
01-277-0993, 01-277-1993,
Who are they toss around? They can't toss me around.
This is Nigeria.
Somebody don't call
We
it.
are listening.
I'll go show the list. Wait for that girl.
Who will go for them?
Somebody don't call it. They call one of the people. Because she dropped everything in front of her. It's supposed, they won't give you the but either somebody must have cut the ticket. So Fala made this to everybody. Me personally, I saw she.
So where is Tony?
Okay.
Who was in charge of it? The person in charge of it has to give account of it.
Go for it on Sunday.
Hello, good evening. Hello. Okay. Shy caller, I presume. Hi, good evening to you. I'm very well, thank you. What's your name? All right, Dyer, thanks for calling.
How you doing? You right? Yeah, that's right. For me, striking is striking, so it's probably going to be punching and kick like kickboxing and boxing for me. Yeah, but you can't go into mixed martial arts just with with one. You get found out. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, man, cheers. Thanks for the question. Hello. Hi, good evening. All right, do you have a question for Jimmy?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you.
No, I wish that you will not regret it. Teach us to inspire what you have to Nigeria youth here.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm here for.
Kelechi.
Kelechi is listening, okay? Thank you.